It's 4:58 p.m. on a Friday. You hit print on a critical invoice, the one that needs a signature before close, but the page slides out weak with streaks, faded black fonts, and the numbers don't even show. You assume the cartridge is empty or defective, but here's the thing. The one metric killing your printer uptime isn't ink level, it's inactivity, days idle. That means drying nozzles and thickening ink. Here are 3 stupid, easy fixes on how to stop your HP and Canon ink from drying out so this never happens again. The 2 main reasons are air exposure and idle nozzles. I'm like, look, the rookie mistake is power strip killing your printer or yanking the plug. When you do that, the print head often stays uncapped. Those microscopic nozzles sit open to room air, so as a result, evaporation accelerates, and then pigment loads at the tip. So then next week, you get streaks and blanks. Now here's what actually happens when you use the power button. The printer runs a capping cycle, which makes the carriage park, and then a rubber seal pressed against the nozzles. That seal reduces airflow and moisture loss. On HP and Canon original inkjet cartridges, capping pressure tolerances are engineered to keep fluid at the nozzle plate stable. You need that seal to protect the wet edge. Remember to always hit the power button. Wait until the carriage stops moving and the lights go out. Then you can cut power to the strip. If your printer is in auto power off mode, confirm the device still parks the head before you walk away from the printer. Some models park on shutdown, not on idle. So you gotta test it once by powering down properly and listen for the carriage to park. That's your confirmation. If your office blips power, the head may stall mid-rail, uncapped. Deploy a small UPS for inkjets. It's cheap insurance. Even a basic unit buys the 30 seconds needed for a clean part. Last month, someone messaged me about sudden streaks after a rearranged office. New power strip, daily switch off. We restored the habit, use the button, wait for full stop. Streaks gone after a light clean. Metric to watch, days since last proper shutdown. Fewer uncapped nights equals fewer clogs. Why does a perfectly good HP or Canon ink cartridge still fail after a quiet week? Idle nozzles dry, pigments settle, and the binder thickens. It's like leaving a paintbrush out. First the tips crust, then the flow collapses, and then most people think defective cartridges. It's actually inactivity. The fix is simple, just move ink on a schedule. Print a color test every 7 days. I want solid cyan, magenta, yellow, and black blocks, and a small photo patch. That exercises every channel, including a photo block if you've got one. Use normal quality on plain paper. Duplex off to reduce extra passes. You're not making art, you're preserving flow. So why weekly? Well, it balances ink usage versus clog risk. If you push it to every 2 or 3 weeks, you'll trigger deeper recovery cleans that waste more ink than a tiny weekly page. A small, consistent purge is cheaper than a desperate, heavy purge. On HP and Canon printers, use the built-in maintenance print or keep a save test PDF. Add one square that's rich black with cyan, magenta, yellow, and black combined so all nozzles move. If you miss a week, don't panic. Run one normal print first. Avoid hammering the deep clean button. Then follow a cleaning hierarchy. Nozzle check, then light clean, then wait 30 minutes and retest. 2 light cycles beat 1 aggressive clean for ink efficiency and thermal stress. Make sure you schedule this, put a calendar reminder, or even better, run an always scheduled task with a print script so it's hands off. If you manage multiple devices, batch the run for Monday morning so you catch issues early, not at 4:58 p.m. on a Friday. Environment matters here. Modest room humidity helps the weekly run be enough. If your HVAC runs dry, you'll see more clogging. A small humidifier near the print area during heating season can stabilize results. The dreaded blank first page after a quiet holiday. 2 light cycles, a test photo, and the black came back clean. That's the leverage point. Consistent movement avoids expensive purges. Metric to watch, weeks idle per color channel. Lower is better. If magenta consistently lags, your test page isn't exercising it enough. Adjust the swatches. Now let's solve the silent killer, which is bad storage. Heat and dry air accelerate evaporation through micro leaks and seals. Even originals aren't magic. Respect the packaging. The #1 rule is keep spares sealed, upright, cool, and dark. Target 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. That band keeps viscosity stable. Whatever you do, don't put it in a cabinet against a sun-facing wall or near a vent. It feels convenient, but it slowly cooks your inventory. Just don't do it. Instead, use an interior drawer or a closed bin away from heat sources. Upright orientation maintains internal pressure balance and keeps the sponge evenly saturated in integrated cartridge design. For long idle periods, boost humidity around the spares. An airtight box with a slightly damp but not wet cloth can lift local humidity without soaking anything. You're not marinating cartridges, you're just slowing evaporation by improving ambient moisture. Always keep the retail seal intact until install day. Install quickly and cleanly. Unbox only when you're ready. Remove the tape last and avoid touching the nozzle plate or contacts. If you're pausing the printer for months, remove the cartridge, park the head, and store nozzle up envelope in a sealed bag per manufacturer guidance. That orientation minimizes gravity-driven weeping and keeps residue from crusting on the nozzle edge. Avoid windowsills, glove boxes, radiators, cabinets, and dusty closets. Before installing, do a quick check. Make sure the seal's intact, make sure there's no leaks, and the weight feels right. A suspiciously light cartridge may have vented. Here's the metric to watch: storage temperature and months on shelf. Rotate stock like perishable goods. First in, first out. Here are the key takeaways. Make sure you cap the head, keep the ink moving, and control storage. This is how you effectively stop your ink from drying out. Maximize uptime and minimize waste. If this saved you a headache, subscribe now, then watch the next video where I break down cutting TCO on your print fleet with smarter maintenance and supply management.